I would like to take you back to the Soto household in Stratford on Thursday night, December 13th. Jillian Soto was sitting down at the kitchen table with her big sister, Vicki. The two sisters were having a very important conversation. And at issue was what to wear for Christmas. Last year, the sisters had gotten together and decided to wear what they called their ugly sweaters. And they were bent on outdoing it this year. After a spirited conversation, they settled on trying to find the most ridiculous-looking pajamas they could find. It was well in advance of Christmas, but Vicki was a planner. She knew that there was ample time for her and Jillian to find the perfect pajamas. It would be the last conversation Jillian ever had with her sister Vicki. The next day, Vicki was gone before sunup, traveling 45 minutes to teach the students that she loved at the Sandy Hook Elementary School. It is not surprising to anyone who knew Vicki that she confronted the shooter with his assault weapon and told him that the rest of the class was in the gymnasium, which wasn't true. She was subsequently shot multiple times and found with her arms cradling a child. Vicki was rightfully hailed a hero, but Jillian would tell you that if Vicki were alive today, she would say that she was just doing the right thing. Please join me in welcoming Jillian to the podium.
I want to tell you about Vicki, and you will see why she was a hero to me. Vicki was very happy with her family, her friends, and doing what she loved every day. She used to say, "I love life and try to live each day to the fullest." She was welcoming and goofy, and was ready to leave an impact to everyone who crossed paths with her. She was considered a cool teacher at Sandy Hook Elementary School. During Silly Week, she had the most extreme hairdos and outfits on. Last year for Pajama Day, she wore her flamingo pajamas and her flamingo slippers. For Mismatch Day, she was a fashionable mess from head to toe. Her crown achievement was her crazy hair day, where she gelled her hair, her long brown straight hair, up and put a big red bow on top. I brought a picture of proof of her humor, just for you guys to see. Sorry, Vic. We met a parent of one of the students in Vicki's class last year. They told us a story about how they were called to a parent-teacher conference and was told that their child was not progressing with the active verbs and that they were falling a bit behind. Vicki laid out a plan for their parents as to how to help their child catch up. About a month later, the parents came for another meeting with Vicki. They explained to Vicki that the plan was working incredibly well and their child was doing better than ever. This is just one of the many stories I can tell you about her love for teaching and her kids. This is who she was and how she would want to be remembered. Nat is a heroic teacher whose last images on Earth was staring down a barrel of an assault rifle held by an extremely sick man. My sister went to school on December 14th to make gingerbread houses with her kids. Instead, she was faced with a situation that most of us would have crumbled in. She acted fast, and her instincts to protect her kids saved the lives of 11 first-grade children. Although she and 25 other students and teachers lost their life and will never be able to see another gingerbread house again. After hearing about the school shooting and learning how I lost my sister, I am asking you to take a moment and think about the 5 most important people to you. The 5 most important people to me are my mother, father, my two sisters, Vicki and Carly, and my younger brother, Carlos Matthew. Now, what would you do if one of those people was taken from you? Not because they are sick, but because they were murdered. What would you do? How would you feel? What if you wrote those 5 names down on a piece of paper, handed it to me, and I crossed one of them out? How would that impact you? It's not about the prospect enough for considering change. Because the time is now. Now is the time for change. No one else needs to lose a son or daughter, a mother or father, an aunt or uncle, niece or nephew, granddaughter or grandson. Right now, right here, we need to stand together and do something about this and protect the ones we love. It's not about political parties or hidden agendas. It's about life. And my life and lives of so many are now changed forever because of what guns can do in the wrong hands. I'm not asking to take away guns from people. I'm asking simply for some common sense laws. On behalf of my sister, I'm asking for real assault weapon banned. Limit on the size of magazines to 10 bullets. And I'm asking that you close the loopholes with gun sales in order to keep more guns out of the wrong hands. My life will now have to be lived without my older sister, my mentor, my role model, my hero. In 2 years, I will graduate from college, and I won't have my older sister in the audience cheering me on while I walk across the stage. Someday I will get married, and I won't have her as my maid of honor like we've always planned. I will never hold a niece or nephew from her. When I have kids, she won't be there. Nothing I can say or do will ever bring her back. But I don't want this to happen to anyone else. I wish so much that she was here. I once again asked you to think of the 5 most important people to you in your lives, and think how you would be affected if you have to live without one of them. Before I walk away, please remember Vicki's words. Love life and try to live each life to the fullest, because it's sad to say, but tomorrow is not guaranteed to any of us. Thank you.